Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and today I'm delighted to bring you this reading on Saturn in Pisces. Yes, okay. So Saturn this morning, March 7th at 8:35 a.m. moved into the sign of Pisces. Now, obviously, Saturn is a social planet, so obviously this integration has been on its way and the energy has been working into our lives for quite some time. So I'll give it about another month before the energy is settled in. Now, Saturn will be in Pisces for about 2.5 years with a few retrogrades in between, kind of doubling back to Aquarius, okay? But Saturn, it takes about 29.5 years to orbit the entire sun. So we do have some people this year who will be experiencing their Saturn return. Those people will likely be turning 30 this year in the year of 2023. Okay. So, Saturn, okay? The way I recognize Saturn in my birth chart is it usually looks like the number 5. I know it's a little similar to Jupiter, but Jupiter looks more like the number 4, okay? And Saturn to me looks like the number 5, okay? That's how you can tell. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius, co-rules Aquarius next to Uranus. And here we have little Pisces, just a little dip in, okay, ruled by Neptune. But Saturn is the father figure or the authority, the structure, our bounders, father time, okay? In Greek mythology, Saturn is known as Chronos, which is why you have chronology, okay? Time, chrono, okay? Ruler of the 10th house. This is where you will find all of your ambitions, your career, your public image, how people see you. Saturn rules government. Okay, so if anything crazy happens in government, just know that, it's Saturn. It's Saturn making its way. So Capricorn energy is definitely more career focused, wants structure, wants you to follow the rules, traditions, okay? And that is how you achieve success. Now, Saturn does not play. Saturn will snap you right back on track if you try to veer off the path, okay? So be careful. I'm not saying anything negative, and I just want you to be aware of the power that Saturn has, and I want you to kind of work with the rules, bend them, but don't break them, okay? Pisces has no boundaries, okay? Pisces is a mutable water feminine energy, okay? So Pisces can kind of get lost and kind of adapt the personality of someone else, even a character on television or somewhere in a book. Saturn and Pisces are kind of going to have to establish some limitations, okay, as to how to go about achieving this success, okay, and how we want to achieve fame, so to speak, okay? So I'm going to be using the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, okay, for this reading. That's why I haven't used it in a while, because I knew for a fact that it was going to be done, okay? And I know I said today, March 7th, but you all are watching this on Wednesday, March 8th, okay? I just wanted to record this early and get fresh in the energy, okay? We had full moon this morning as well at 7:40 in Virgo, and Virgo is also an earth sign with Capricorn, okay? It's all about practicality, being realistic, and setting small goals en route to achieve the goal that is the larger picture, okay? So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. Okay, so cards to look for. Capricorn is represented by the Devil energy. Saturn is represented by the World card. Pisces we know as the moon card, okay? So really, I'm thinking overall that this energy is going to be about making your dreams concrete and actually taking action as to working toward achieving or making your dreams a reality, essentially, okay? So let's see, how can we use this energy for the next 2.5 years? Magician coming right out in reverse, okay? You have all the resources. Saturn is going to provide you with everything it is that you need to reach your goals. I don't care if you're just trying to be the supervisor at your job. I don't care if you're trying to take better care of yourself. You might be having to take care of a father figure. I know people always say Saturn is the father figure, but technically it's just an authority in your life. And for those whose father may not have been active, your mother can also be represented in this energy as it relates to Saturn. So Saturn is going to provide you with everything you need. Just have faith. You do not have to worry about not having enough, because you are going to be provided with everything that it is you need, okay? As long as you are willing to share, okay, what it is that you are receiving as far as blessings, okay? Nothing you manifest can just be just for you, even if it's money. If you are attempting to manifest a larger salary, hopefully once you have taken care of all of your immediate financial obligations, you can take some time and donate to a nonprofit. You can write that stuff off on your taxes, okay? So you might want to give money to a local shelter or a dog shelter, okay? It all works, but you are going to be very powerful. This is already a 7 years, so whatever thoughts, okay, that you can think of, whatever you can imagine, that's the Pisces energy. If you can imagine it, then you can make it happen in your physical world, okay? You got the money, you got the power, you got the time, you have the intelligence, you have the compassion, okay? Pisces is where the compassion is going to come in, the understanding, okay? Already off to a good start. Ooh, that was 3 cards. Let's see who we got here. Ooh, 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 and I was seeing him the whole time I was shuffling off camera, okay? 8 of Wands, Death in reverse, Scorpio energy transformation, okay? And Knight of Swords. The metal that is associated with Pisces is platinum. Platinum. Remember in the 90s, all the artists wanted to go platinum. Going platinum was it 2 or 3 times platinum, 4 or 5 times platinum. Those were the goals, okay? Today, streaming, it's very hard to differentiate if an artist really has gone even gold, essentially, okay? Things aren't the way they used to be. But 8 of Wands, you're going to have to move fast and steady. This inspiration, soon as you receive it, you're going to have to act towards it. It is going to shake you up a bit. The transition into this energy, okay? Okay. Got it. The transition is going to happen very, very fast, which is why it's going to shake you up. But eventually, at some point, you will gain the clarity. I told you in about a month or so, the energy should be settled in. So once you receive that clarity, you are going to move fast, okay? You're going to move with truth, okay, and purpose. It's going to be like you got somewhere to be, okay? You are going to be the example for others. So as you are taking to the steps, as you move through this transition, try to show yourself some compassion, be compassionate towards others, be aware of how you are treating others, okay? Because they may not be willing to forgive you once you've completed the transition. You might do or say something that really hurts their feelings. It's a sensitive time in Pisces, okay? That is extremely sensitive. So just be careful, okay? So let's see. A little wild transition. It makes me think of, what is it? What is it? I don't know, but I can just see like just, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's not overwhelmed. It's a feeling of, it's just so fast, and it's just from all angles, just coming at you. Five of Cups in reverse. No more sorrow, no more sadness. Of course. King of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords. Even though you may become a bit overwhelmed during this transition, once you get your bearings and you get back on your feet and you're stable, you are going to be all the more wiser. Okay? You might become an authority in your industry. I don't know if that includes getting some type of certification for a vocation or getting a new license in a career field. But you will become an authority. Or, I mean, you might get that promotion. Okay? And then once you have leveled up, okay, because you go from Knight of Swords to King of Wands, okay? Knights can become kings, okay? And it's usually after they have been through the fight and been able to prove themselves, okay? Kings do come off of their throne to fight in battles, in the war, okay? And sometimes that's what we got to do. We have to be willing to make the sacrifice. But you cannot get caught up in being the victim. If you are going to sacrifice the time, the effort, the energy that it takes to work towards these goals, you can't get upset when that time conflicts with something else that it is you want to do. Okay? And this Four of Swords is resting on your laurels. Oh, that's the sacrifice that I talked about. A lot of people are scared of the Death card, but Four of Swords, I mean, like, it's essentially like he's in a coffin. This is like the wake, okay? You might mourn who you were previously or where you were previously. That's probably why we saw the Five of Cups. Because, I mean, it's okay to miss your old life and who you were. But Would you give up your goals and your hopes and your dreams just to go back to where you were in the past? I don't think so. I would hope not. Saturn is the adulting planet. Okay? Yes, childhood was great. Childhood was fun. We had no worries. We didn't have no bills. We didn't have to worry about anything but being ourselves. So essentially, what from the past would you want to bring forward? You can't bring everything. Think about 3 things that you will want to bring. Ooh, Ace of Wands. There's a lot of wands. I told you it's going to be moving fast. This is going to be fast. This is going to be fast. Real fast. Creativity. And we talked about being a child. Children are so innocent. They are not bogged down by societal norms and standards. They move to the beat of their own drum. And this is what they use, okay? They use their wands, okay, to beat the drum. But this is truly a moment of inspiration that is going to come out of nowhere. Let's just see what the book says for fun. I've never even looked at this book. What suit is this? Okay. 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 So this has to be Wands. Creation, invention, enterprise. Beginning, source, family, birth, origin, money, fortune. Once you have decided your 3 things, 3 swords, okay, that you are going to bring in from the past. And when I say 3 things, I'm not talking about material. I'm talking about positive character traits like compassion, understanding, wisdom, knowledge, communication skills, organization skills, like a resume. If you were building a resume and you can only describe your character with 3 words, what would those 3 words be? That's what you're bringing into the future. And that is going to help you create a new enterprise. Ooh. 9 of Pentacles in reverse and 7 of Cups. Imagination. Okay? If you know, you know. If you don't, it's cool. Imagination is it. That's all you need. And we're going to do this just like this. 9 of Pentacles. Reaping the benefits. Mind you, this transit is going to be for 2.5 years, okay? So you can save this video and come back to it whenever you want, okay? And I'm sure this video will get linked, okay, at the end of other videos in the future. Yep. Reaping the benefits of the seed that you planted from the beginning. And that is our first card from the suit of Pentacles. But you remember the Magician has everything they need. Okay, you see that pentacle right there? You see it. And there's a cup on the table as well. Which is how, okay, was able to plant, water, and grow the seed. And so while the seed was in the earth, just growing and doing what it got to do, getting roots and cementing itself, you were going through that transition, okay, that overwhelming transition, until you were able to get a foundation and make the sacrifices necessary to restart. Because some of these goals or dreams are things that you have even attempted in the past and they may not have worked out, or there was an obstacle in the way, okay? But now nothing's in your way. And even if something was to get in your way, you know how to stop it or go around, as opposed to just getting to a roadblock and deciding, oh man, can't go any further, when you could have just went around or over or even under. Yep. 9 of Pentacles. I mean, sis got on the glove. Birds is coming to her. This is like a little hawk. You know, people, when they deal with wild birds, they wear a protective glove to protect themselves, right? You don't want the talons sinking into your skin. And I mean, once you have seen how much your seed has blossomed and grown, and you were able to cultivate more seeds. You plant one, the fruit grows, and inside of the fruit are more seeds for you to keep on planting and allow your garden to flourish, okay? Once these seeds come up and are ready to be picked or replanted, these are your other ideas that are in your head, in your imagination, that you are going to plant, and you are going to start the cycle all over again, right? Because you probably have so many ideas, so many goals, so many things you want to do, whether they be little, big, or small, but they are all achievable, okay? If you can dream it, you can achieve it. I was asking for 2 more, and 5 of Cups decides to come out, but it says I want to be reversed, and who am I to stop them from being in reverse? So give me 1 more, please. And there we go, 3 of Pentacles. Figure in black. Figure in black. But here you're almost like a shadow of yourself. You're in the dark because you probably don't know which goal to work toward first. But here, the black is just a cloak. You can take it off and live your life in full color. Okay? You don't have to mourn or dwell on the past. Three cups spilled, 2 cups in the front. 3 of Cups is all about celebration, okay? Possibly with friends, all right? But if you have people in your circle that you refer to as friends and they aren't there to celebrate your achievements with you, then that's okay, because guess what? You have other people in your corner that are there to love you and ride the wave with you. And here are the other 2 people. 3 of Pentacles. This is you. These are the other 2 people. And you are basically explaining to them what it is you're building, your ideas, your sharing with them your dreams. Because here, standing on the bench, you're stable. This is still your foundation, okay? At this point, you are a skilled worker. You know what you're doing, so it's easy. So you're not explaining to them for their approval. You're showing them how to do it so they can go out and do their own thing. I told you, you are going to be the example. People are going to follow you. It's a mentorship here. And we talked about 3 in the beginning. What are the 3 things that you want to bring with you from the past? The 3 character traits. And I'm just going to shuffle one more time. And I'm going to pick a card from the middle. The Empress. The ultimate creator. The nurturer. The mother. The queen. She embodies everything all the other queens have. She is a culmination of all of their character traits. Okay? She has the intelligence of the Queen of Swords. She has the nurturing abilities, that of the Queen of Pentacles. She has the compassion that the Queen of Cups has. And she has the same, well, likely more creativity than the Queen of Wands. The next 2.5 years, you're going to blow up. Okay? I need you to, this is essentially you preparing This is you taking concrete steps toward your goals, your achievements, and solidifying who you are in the public eye. How your coworkers see you, how your family sees you, how your friends see you. You already know who you are inside, but you have to bring that person out. You have to actually be who it is you think you are. You want that supervisor job? You're going to have to take on more responsibility in your position that you're in now. You want to start a business? You need to research other businesses that are in the same industry as yours and find a niche or an untapped sector of that industry and do that. Everything is going to come to fruition. You can do it. We got the Magician that can manifest, 9 of Pentacles, okay, 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Empress. I don't know what more you can ask for, okay? All right, y'all. See you next time. Peace.